Assistència de Xavi, més cap a dreta per Messi, Messi, immens Messi, encara 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 Messi, gol, 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 gol.
Barcelona missed Messi. Most fans came to matches and tuned in to broadcasts just to watch him play. In 2021, the legend left, and the club needed a new hero. And here he is, Lamine Yamal.
No, of course, a defender, a centre-back is always important, and is a big absentee, as we see Lamine doing Lamine.
Oh, Lamine Yamal, he's taking the ball on, he's still going, he might find the pass there to the outside, it's Rafinha on the ball, he has players in support.
Yes, many people don't like comparing Lamine to Messi, but how can you not when Lamine is literally him? This photo risks becoming legendary, capturing an entire era in Barcelona's history. We're not exaggerating, this is the truth of our time. He's the closest thing we've seen to Messi, and we've got another 15-20 years of this. Lamine Yamal is something else, writes Sport Bible journalist Jack Kenmar. Lamine's beauty and power also lie in the fact that he has Neymar's vibe. 2 in 1, that's Lamine. Messi and Neymar in one package, that's Lamine. The football world has never seen a more gifted player than this boy from Mataró. Lamine is football poetry. He's a guy who will make people fall in love with the game for years to come. He has a special mission. Watching him play is pure joy. Now let's take a closer look at his performance in that very episode. The match had just begun, the sun was still shining at the Stade Olympique de Montjuic, and Lamine Yamal went to ask for the ball from Koundé on his half of the field, on Barcelona's right attacking flank. Two opponents followed him, but the boy from Rocafonte escaped them, Konechny and Guevara, with a hip movement. He faded to go right but went left, toward his strongest foot. Antonio Blanco arrived to stop him, but with another feint and a left touch, he left him behind again. Guevara tried, but there was no way. Lamine always found space and left a fourth player behind. Alaves defenders were outnumbered, yet they kept chasing Lamine, watching only the ball while trying to track movements that were impossible to stop. Lamine once again went right in this spectacular sprint, then leapt past two other players who couldn't stop him or foul him, and then passed to Rafinha on the left wing. Lamine Yamal touched the ball 17 times, most with the outside of his left foot and only twice with his right. He performed croquetas, used his body, and never lost coordination or awareness of his teammates' positions. He was so focused on the game that the pass reached the farthest player, the Brazilian. That's a description of the game of this 17-year-old football prodigy in that moment of pure football magic. Messi's goal against Getafe in 2006 also brought fans to their feet. Back then, Lionel was 19 years old. He needed 12 touches to the ball. His movement was even faster and more vertical. Lamine is on his way to such a masterpiece, and it will happen sooner or later. Just like the goal against Real Madrid in the Super Cup final when the 17-year-old boy tore Madrid's defense apart with a horizontal movement. Messi scored so many goals like that, countless. At the same time, Lamine's other idol, Neymar, can boast one of the greatest goals of his career. This world football masterpiece happened in 2011, winning the Puskás Award for Goal of the Year. Neymar first evaded two defenders clinging to him, exchanged a pass with a forward, burst past the last obstacle on his way to the goal, and finished past the goalkeeper. Can Lamine do the same? Why not? Lamine could even attempt the holy grail of world football, a goal in Maradona style. Picking up the ball in his half of the field, covering the entire distance in 11 touches and 11 seconds, dribbling past 5 players along the way. How many players did Lamine beat in this epic episode that the whole world is talking about? Barcelona's main star dribbled past 7 opponents. Incredible! Out of all the goals listed, no one has dribbled past 7 outfield players at once. Absolutely stunning new beauty standards set by Lamine. Lamine even broke Messi's record. Yamal's impressive display was backed by statistics, with Opta revealing that he attempted 21 dribbles against Alaves, succeeding in 11 of them. This marks the highest dribble attempt made by any Barcelona player since Messi in 2007 against Mallorca. By the way, this information is from our website, where you will find even more interesting facts about our favorite club and Lamine, of course. The link is in the video description. Hansi Flick was shocked by Lamine's performance, but had his reservations about comparisons with Messi. What he did today in some situations, unbelievable, and I'm very happy that he plays for Barcelona. At 17-year-old, he is delivering an incredible performance. It's amazing. When asked if Yamal reminded him of Barcelona legend Lionel Messi, Flick was cautious in his response. "I'm not a fan of talking about it like that," he said. But at the same time, Lamine cannot escape the comparisons. It's up to the fans who reacted like this to Yamal's show against Alaves. Yamal doing Messi things. Wow. Man, I haven't felt this much joy watching a player since Messi himself. Ankara Yamal. That's how it is, Hansi, and soon fans will be chanting just like they did for Messi. Only one name, Lamine, Lamine, Lamine. Images featuring Lamine are already going viral due to their epic nature. Here's a photo that broke the internet after the match against Atalanta. And this is an artistic painting that football fans would probably hang in their rooms. Or take this photo. It instantly brings back the match and the goal itself. Every move by Lamine becomes epic, viral, the kind that sparks hours of debate online. The 17-year-old boy is already building his football legacy, and the whole world hopes Barcelona's new star succeeds. In an era where football concepts have become more robotic, leaving less room for imagination and pure enjoyment, Lamine is a free artist painting masterpieces with his own brushes, unlike anything the football world has seen before. He is a unique talent, a spectacle of the game, and a reason to watch football for 90 minutes. While Florentino Perez and Gerard Piqué claim that the new generation isn't interested in watching full-length matches, Lamine remains the hope that will shatter this narrative. Lamine brings back the Joga Bonita effect, the culture that was popular during another Barcelona legend, Ronaldinho. Play beautifully, that's what it means. His Trivela pass has already become a trademark move. Journalists compare his assists against Villarreal and Mallorca to museum exhibits. The hunger for such beauty provokes the media into these comparisons. Another famous Trivela master, Ricardo Quaresma, who also played for Barcelona, predicts a great future for Lamine. Lamine is a star. He has everything to succeed and fight for the Ballon d'Or for many years. In La Masia, they recalled that Lamine was always like this, an innovator, a dreamer. He was always trying things. As his body physically developed, his abilities only grew. Even compared to last season, Lamine's progress looks mind-blowing. According to Spanish media, he has gained 9 kilograms of muscle mass. And he is very close to his most monstrous version. Lamine has a stunning range of movements and ideas on the football field, they say at Barcelona. And that's not all. Lamine always stood out. He was very technical and very bold. He was a leader purely by talent, say La Masia's coaches. Lamine Yamal should strike fear into the football world. Lamine Yamal should inspire the football world. Lamine Yamal deserves all the spotlight in world football. Maybe Lamine is something much more than just a kid from Rocafonda. Lamine Yamal is a fusion of Messi and Neymar, said former Barcelona player Gerard Deulofeu about the club's new star. And this is the most accurate description of Lamine we've ever seen. Do you agree? He is the best in the world after Messi, says Gavi. And we'd like to conclude this video with the words of reliever journalist Albert Blay. Just appreciate how beautifully and precisely he put it. Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world. In the end, only one truth remains. And the truth that our football tells us with growing certainty, with an unstoppable desire, is that Lamine Yamal is the greatest footballer on the planet. Even if we feel uneasy assigning such a loud and symbolically heavy label to a 17-year-old boy who has broken into the elite like movements that come to change the course of history. Football was one thing before Lamine, and now it is different, better after his arrival. No one plays or feels the game like him. No one envisions it as a whole, and we are learning that no one will have as much influence as this boy in the near future. It is no coincidence that Jamal means beauty in Arabic. Nothing in this game would make sense if it weren't Lamine Yamal defining it. While others create outlines and draw phrases, it is always Yamal who writes the final word and decides where to place each punctuation mark. Perhaps the greatest talent of the Catalan prodigy is his ability to create, as if his football exists in an internal rap battle where he always has the perfect response. Disarming Lamine Yamal is an absurd idea, to start denying what is reality for others. His talent defies all previous limitations. One could say that Flick's Barcelona is what Lamine dreams of while the rest are still thinking. If this were the original, there would be no way to steal an idea from someone who at 17 years old has already exhausted all superlatives. Whoa, those were powerful words. CULES. We hope you enjoyed this video and will give it a like. In the comments, describe Lamine in just one word, the first that comes to your mind. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. More of Lamine's magic is coming. Watch the video about his journey that we prepared for our subscribers earlier. Have a great day. Bye.